Do you have a multidisciplinary strategic planning team? Or in more direct terms, does your strategic planning team have what it takes? Does it have the skills and capabilities to act as an effective, challenging yet constructive sounding board to the C-suite and the board throughout the strategy making process of the company, and in particular during the strategic planning exercise? Now, the key question is, how do we do it? How do we square the circle? Well, squaring the circle of strategic planning starts by mastering the skills that reflect the strategic, operational, and financial dimension of strategic planning. Now, depending on your strategic planning team's current strategic leadership skills and functional expertise, you might need to adjust the square in order to let the collegiality of these three skill sets do their magic. Now, before we dive into the details of each of these skill sets, I'd like to highlight what I see as a common mistake I've seen time and time again. And that mistake is leading strategic planning exclusively through the lens of finance. Now, understand me well, financial stewardship is absolutely essential, and ensuring the financial integrity of the strategic destiny of your company is a non-negotiable necessity. However, finance should never overshadow strategy. Now, let's zoom in on each of these skill sets in the context of the strategic planning exercise. Strategy skills refer to three things. First, obviously, strategic thinking. Second, business acumen. And third, and this one is very often overlooked, is the ability to initiate and engage in insightful strategy conversations. And this one is critical because the quality of your initial questions about your strategy and the quality of the strategic dialogue among all stakeholders is determining factor in the quality of the outcome of the strategic planning exercise. Operational skills refer to two things. Firstly, the ability to develop an end-to-end cross-functional vision on the business operations so as to develop a clarity on the operational strengths and weaknesses of the organization. And secondly, it refers to having a good grasp and good overview and good understanding of the organization as a whole, as well as its various constituencies. And this general management perspective on operations is what allows strategic planning teams to really play its role as a sounding board when determining the operational feasibility of the strategy. And finally, financial skills, aimed at ensuring the financial integrity of the whole exercise. They mainly refer to two things. Firstly, all the activities referring to the manufacturing of the strategic planning reporting that will support the strategic dialogue. And secondly, and this is where the highest part of the value added is, the analytical skills and the ability to formulate value-creating recommendations to top-level executives based on financial insight that reconcile all pieces of the puzzle together. Now, combine the three: strategic brain power, operational and organizational awareness, and financial integrity, and there you have it, the hallmark of strategic planning excellence. A truly strategic plan to your next strategic advantage, a new strategic confidence in the capacity of your firm, and a North Star for your strategy implementation. My final thought of the day. Fundamentally, strategic planning is a multidimensional, multi-stakeholder process. Therefore, bringing multidisciplinarity across strategy, operations, and finance would be a critical success factor of the whole exercise. And even more than that multidisciplinarity will be one of the keys of the kingdom of strategy planning excellence, leading you to a strategy planning that is truly strategic and meets all the fundamentals of the process. And beyond the fundamentals, it will lead you to a strategic planning that can be your fast lane to your next strategic advantage. I see you in the next episode.